What's up, you guys? Sean Ross Sapp, FightfulWrestling.com. Here with a name that you all know, Ivelisse. You can see her at Ladies Night Out 5, Saturday, February 23rd. That's at the World Gym Arena in Texas City. You can get tickets at realityofwrestling.com, but it is also streaming live on TitleMatchNetwork.com. Ivelisse, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good, but I want to know how are you going to be doing after this match with Jazz, because I'm rather excited about this match. This is a couple of personalities that I'm rather excited to see clash.
Oh yeah, I'm excited too. It's been a while. I mean, we have wrestled in the past at Shine, actually quite a while back at Shine, and those were pretty epic. So I'm looking forward to this one as well.
It seems like Jazz has gotten, new life breathed into her. I mean, when I've spoken to her, you could tell that the NWA title run has really reinvigorated her passion for wrestling. How do you think that will affect your match with her in a few weeks, as opposed to when you wrestled her years ago, when maybe she didn't have that same passion?
I feel thrilled for that. I mean, you know, I've for 15 years I've had a burning passion for wrestling, and I still do. And I feel like when two people in there have the same passion for what they do in there, it just, you know, flourishes beautifully in the ring. So I'm definitely looking forward to that.
You've had a lot.
And I'm also definitely looking forward to see what happens with this baddest B motto going head to head. It was pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's something that I was interested in as well. Like I said, you all have, I want to say, similar personalities in that you're both, quite frankly, known to not take shit from anybody, male, female, whoever it may be. You both wrestle men, you wrestle women, you wrestle anybody they put in front of you. But these Ladies Night Out shows have been, you've headlined several of them. You had the great matches with Kiera Hogan. What else are you looking forward to that you know of on this show in particular?
I really, how can I explain? You know, I'll touch really quick on the whole subject of Lucha Underground. It's something that I'm very looking forward to resolve. I feel a little bit like I've missed out on the opportunity to be able to, you know, do one-on-one matches with female wrestlers where it's just, you know, I have that time to put into and make it, you know, a banger of a match. And it's an opportunity that I'm being given at Ladies Night Out. And it's really refreshing for me. It's been really uplifting. And I just look forward to continue to, you know, put on great matches and do the best, you know, put on the best performances that I possibly can.
Lots of great personalities there, from yourself and Jazz to Angelina Love, Thunder Rosa, Taya, Kiera Hogan, Barbie Hayden, a lot of good names there. You had mentioned the Lucha Underground thing. We spoke to Jack Swagger ahead of his MMA win. He said that he's heard crickets about a season 5. Have you heard anything about that? And obviously you had your public issues with him as well.
Yeah, I kind of really didn't want to. And, you know, as soon as I was able to kind of find a different approach to my situation, I kind of let that die down a little bit. It was kind of a very out of desperation kind of thing. But regardless, I can confirm from my part as well, it's also crickets. I mean, it's pretty obvious. It's really sad to even, you know, it's even happening that way, but it is what it is. But when it comes to my situation, I'm really, really hopeful that it will resolve rather soon. And I don't know. Who knows if maybe MMA might be something I might explore this year, maybe too. I don't know. We'll see.
That's something I've asked you in the past because I know that you've trained. Did you watch Jake's fight a couple weeks ago?
I did not, but I saw the results online, and I'm really excited for him. He actually trains with a friend of mine, Josh Rafferty, and
trains everybody these days, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's just really cool to, you know, see good people, you know, have good things going, you know, happening to them. It's cool.
Yeah, we spoke to
and
Josh.
work so hard and actually achieve good things, you know?
We actually spoke to Josh as well because, I mean, he's trained Dave Bautista, Davey Boy Smith Jr. When we published that interview, like, we had every wrestler from the Tampa area seemingly like shouting him out. Like, he's made a real good go of it, training pro wrestlers. Is that in your mind ever? Because I know that you still do the training. I see you hitting the bags and stuff like that, and you have that type of background. Is that something that you'd be interested in the future if the right deal came along?
I've always been interested, and you know, here and there, I have had opportunities present itself and everything, but it's just I myself, like, I came from nothing. I came from a little tiny island from the Caribbean, like all the way till now, even that I just turned 30, and like it's been really, really hard for me, like embarking on this journey of breaking, you know, trying to reach my dreams of pro wrestling and everything, and it's, you know, it's been really tough for me, like, as a person trying to take on all that by themselves, and as a female too, because both are male-dominated business, so it's like it's been really hard. But I feel like now I would be in a little better of a position to be able to do that. I did try before to juggle both at the same time, but I literally ended up in the hospital with severe dehydration, just given the fact that if I would be taking on both at the same time, like by myself, like, so I just, I feel like now I'd be in a little better of a position to be able to maybe possibly give it another try, both at the same time, maybe. We'll see how the year goes, but it's something that I've always loved and had passion for as well, so we'll see.
To put a bow on the Lucha Underground thing so we can move on, confirm you have not been released as of yet?
I'm not too sure if I can comment on that, but obviously since it hasn't been announced that I am released by either party, one can assume that I'm still dealing with that.
So I was told, and I don't know exactly how it worked out on your end, or if maybe it was just hearsay. I heard that there was a tentative plan for you to come into Impact, but maybe some things were changed at the last minute. Is there any truth to that?
With that, I was supposed to come back last year at some point, but I have no explanation as to what happened. Like, literally the night before, there was a change of course with that, so I don't know. Not too much into detail. The only detail I would say would be I was supposed to, you know, come back, have this program, and it just, the night before. That's really all I can say.
So what were you slated to do? Were you a part of a program?
That was a really frustrating situation, moment for me, because again, like, as you can see, the only other place that we could go was Impact, and where everyone was going and all that. So, you know, that one last thing to be able to try to survive under, you know, Lucha Underground was kind of right then and there taken away from me at that moment. So that's when I was really, okay, let's figure this situation out.
Has there been any subsequent contact with Impact Wrestling since then?
No.
And what were you planning, or what did they have planned for you to do? Did they have any outline of what was planned for you?
I won't get into detail with.
Okay, that's fine. Obviously, All Elite Wrestling's out there. They're looking to really establish a women's division. A lot of people seem to point to that as a primary reason why you would want out of your deal, which, I mean, you were already promised according to Joey Ryan and numerous others. What are your thoughts on All Elite Wrestling and this changing wrestling landscape? Because that's one of the things you had cited. It is a very special time in wrestling.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of bittersweet for me, just giving in the situation I've been for these past couple of years. It was bittersweet for me when I broke my ankle and then broke it again, and then all that, getting over it mentally, and then just then back to feeling stuck in a contract and all those things. It was really hard watching wrestling booming and just feeling like that, stuck, further injuries, for, whatever. It's been really tough mentally for me, but still that kind of is what kind of drives me to, it'll be worth, getting out of this rut or getting out of this situation. It'll be worth it, totally worth it, because I can't wait to be able to go full force and be all I can be and do all I can do. And,
I know that you're also doing some stuff at the Team Vision Dojo. I see stuff online all the time about you training people there. Maybe tell me about that experience.
That also has been really refreshing and uplifting, again, because since I'm so chained up with, sort of with my situation, the fact that I was, that opportunity presented itself with Team Vision Dojo, it really uplifted me just to even be in the ring, and I started feeling excited again. I'm like, oh, my brain started going. I was like, this, that, and I just start becoming more alive with it and everything. It also helped me as well, reignite that passion for what I do as well. So it's a win-win situation. I get to share some of my knowledge with others and help others, and it kind of helped uplift me and in my,
I would imagine that your wrestling career, I would imagine your wrestling career is nowhere near over, but after your wrestling career is over, is that something that you would be interested in doing on a more regular basis?
Oh yeah, definitely. I've always loved helping others, and whenever I see other people be passionate for it, it just excites me too. I can relate to that when I first started wrestling, and it's just it's definitely something I can envision doing after I feel like I'm done, whenever that is.
When you see the way that women's wrestling has advanced and changed, does it reaffirm you in that a lot of the things that you were saying while you were under WWE contract were kind of true, and some of the things that you have been outspoken about ended up like things with Bill DeMott, not to really get into that, but a lot of the things that you were outspoken about ended up unfolding pretty much the way that you said. How does that make you feel from that perspective?
Actually, as you were saying it right now, it actually made me a little sad. But it's kind of bittersweet. Sad for me, obviously, in my personal experience, but obviously happy in the sense that, the changes that needed to be happening have been happening and are still happening, and that's obviously, amazing, and I'm happy for, and happy for others, and happy for whenever I get the chance to be part of that, be able to contribute to that, and I just look forward to all of it and just happy for it.
Still the people where they can follow you on social media, where they can contact you for bookings and all that. I know that information is on your Twitter.
For what? For
bookings, for anything.
Oh yeah, for bookings. For bookings, I have my email on all my social media accounts, and that's ivelessebookings@gmail.com. That's my email for wrestling bookings.
Of course, you guys can follow Ivelisse on Twitter at Real Ivelisse. You can check her out at Ladies Night Out 5. She's taking on Jazz February 23rd. That is streaming live on TitleMatchNetwork.com. You can get tickets.
Oh, and I just found out that it's a Falls Count Anywhere.
Oh, even better.
That's right.
When's the last Falls Count Anywhere match you've had?
Huh?
When's the last Falls Count Anywhere match you've had?
I believe that will be my first one, actually.
Really? Now you're not exactly a stranger to that type of match, but maybe the Falls Count Anywhere aspect a little bit different.
Yeah. Hey, let's bring it on. I can't. Interesting. That would be awesome.
Falls Count Anywhere at Ladies Night Out 5. Guys, don't sleep on these shows. These are always very, very good shows. Ivelisse, I want to thank you so much. You're always great to talk to.
No problem. Thank you for having me.